Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Megan, and maybe you recognize from the crown or just the title of this video, but I'm going to be recreating my Bunny Day makeup look from 2021. I tried redoing this a while back and I didn't like it, and now I'm gonna try it again because it really is, I think, one of my favorite makeup looks that I've ever done, and this crown is too cute to not wear every year for Bunny Day. If you don't know about Bunny Day, don't worry, I will explain. But this is mostly going to be a voiceover because I'm just going to dive right into the makeup. So without further ado, the only way to begin is by beginning. Let's get started. Just like any good makeup look, we have to start with the foundation. And the foundation of this is learning about what Bunny Day is. Now, Bunny Day is a festival and holiday in Animal Crossing. It's also important to note that it was not just in New Horizons, but it was also in New Leaf and City Folk. And maybe it's just because people weren't as online about video games during that time, but New Horizons really got some shit about this part of the game because it was also the first holiday for the game. So while players were trying to break their rocks to get stones and dig up fossils and shoot down balloons for recipes, instead of getting any of those items, they were instead receiving 6 different types of eggs, and they were being overrun by eggs. Now, not only was this the first holiday of the game, like 10 days after launch, but it also coincided with the Cherry Blossom Festival. So while players were not only looking for tools to help begin and start their island, they were also trying to find cherry blossom recipes. Now, the Cherry Blossom Festival, if my research is correct, was actually shorter than Bunny Day. So players were finding way more eggs and way less of the cherry blossom recipes, which were more fun. And if you're not time traveling or cheating, you had to wait an entire year to come back around to the next year's Cherry Blossom Festival or next year's Bunny Day, which I think a lot of players were already super not looking forward to. So what kind of eggs were filling your pockets? You had the earth egg, which was buried in the ground, meaning you thought you were getting a fossil, you were getting an egg. You had the leaf egg, which was on your trees, which could just be shaken off. Now, also speaking of those kinds of eggs, you could also get wood eggs. When you were chopping a tree, expecting to get wood, you would get the wood egg. Then you have sky eggs, which were dropped from balloons. People also wanted those for recipes, but they can also drop things just like bells, which is the in-game currency. You have stone eggs, which is when you hit a rock to get 3 different kinds, well, technically 4 different kinds of material out of them, which are very necessary for opening the shop. And last but not least, you had the water egg, which is when you were trying to go fishing and you wanted to get fish to enhance your museum. No, you got water eggs. Yeah, mid-rhinestoning, but look who decided to join me! Come here! Everybody's favorite part of every video that I do. The kitty cat. I'm gonna set you back over there where there's less stuff. More wires for you to bite. Yeah. Oh no, wait. I was just talking about how this has survived so many moves, and then she immediately is like, what if I crushed it, actually? Are you getting closer? I don't need you to be closer. I'm gonna get back to rhinestoning. Okay, bye-bye. But not only were they affecting players' islands, they were also on mystery islands, which is an entirely other aspect of the game where players can get cool, new, unique items, but instead they were getting more eggs. There's also a character named Zipper that everyone hates. He is one of the more unique characters, I would have to say, of the NPCs in Animal Crossing, as he seems like the only animal that's actually in an animal costume, as there's a huge zipper on his back. And if your character stops looking at him long enough, he actually stops and like pants and gets exhausted, like he's tired of his own shenanigans too. Look at how different it is with eyeliner. Something else that I heard, and I couldn't find it in my very short research, was that they actually shortened Bunny Day after year 1 from like 12 days to just about 7 days. This eyeliner is not as good as that one, but you know what? We're gonna put eyelashes on and no one will be able to tell, except for you because you're watching this. They also reduced the frequency of how many eggs you got, or that would spawn for any of the given areas. I cannot believe that actually worked, but I used leftover glue that was on my eyes from the eyelashes that accidentally were too big. That's good. I think that's good. Okay, and that is my redo of my bunny day makeup look. I'm actually really happy with how it came out because the last time that I tried to redo this makeup look, it did not come out as cute. I did rhinestones instead of the like actual little freckles, and I don't think the rhinestones were the vibe, but this is the look. So yeah, I'm gonna do little close-ups for you. I really just want to say thank you so very much for watching my little video. I know it really wasn't a tutorial, but I don't know anybody that's actually going to recreate this makeup because for me it's just a recreation of a makeup look that I've done before. But I hope you enjoyed my little look back into the history of Bunny Day as far as my research went and that I cared to look into, and that you had a fun time here. And hey, if you do redo this makeup look, I'd like to see it. Do I have lipstick all over my teeth? It feels like I do. I used a gloss. I'm not a gloss girly. But anyways, that is my Bunny Day makeup tutorial. And thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye! The birds in the background, that's so cute. Okay, I gotta take a selfie. Bye-bye!